Okay, so I've been sent a package from Dopeboo, which is a smoking accessories website. Now they've got some interesting stuff on there, so I'll just show off what I've got first. And there's a 10% off site-wise in the description below if you use the code indelacio. Obviously, you would get 10% on anything you order site-wide. There are a few discounts off there, right? This has been sealed with tape as well as the thing. That's always a concern, that maybe Royal Mail has tampered with it. But nope, it seems like it's still all sealed up and good. Okay, so I'm just going to rip apart the package now that we've done that. Okay, so we've firstly got the pipe. Obviously it's come in a nice little bubble wrap container so that it's all good to go. So I've got some information on the sites as well, all up separately. So it's a 4-inch upline spoon pipe with built-in ash caper and unique carved mouthpiece. So it's an interesting looking thing. I'll go back to the other page to talk about that in a second once we've got it out. But I liked the design of it. It looked like a miniature sort of bong in there as well. So that is what you get. Obviously I'm guessing that's the upline logo, or it's telling you where to put the stuff in the pipe. Now it's got the little thing on the side there, and then, you know, it does very much look like, if you put it especially at that angle, it's definitely a bong. Now I don't know if you could maybe put a bit of water in there and, you know, put a cigarette out there and then use it as a proper bong. That might work as well, but, you know, that's mostly, it's like how you use pipes really. So you put your stuff in there, saves you having to have paper and tobacco use, you know, you just put the tobacco and product in there if you're using other stuff. I'm not suggesting you're using oregano or anything, you know, 420 brands, not at all. But yeah, I mean, you know, it's an interesting pipe, and I did like the design. It looked very cool, so when they sent me the opportunity to check it out, obviously I'm not going to be using it on the thing because, you know, websites, TOS and all that. It's like, you can't really show smoking products, but embrace the upline icon from the mad science minds of Mika Evans and Austin's GravLab engineers. You've put a thing up on my page. Okay. Yeah, it's like it waited till I did that to put up an advert. It's not your average spoon pipe. The signature element is a series of restrictions that redirect the airflow. Seriously smooth inhales. It's a bit like a percolated hand pipe, but without the extra heft of bubbles. So percolator? That sounds like coffee to me. This makes it perfect hassle-free at-home smoke sessions whilst keeping it still portable enough for heading out and about. Not only does the sturdy glass piece cool your drawers in an incredible efficient 4-inch length. Now that's a good thing because, you know, it's gonna make the good stuff come out but the bad stuff go down, so, you know, it'll catch all the ash in there, and, you know, you'll just get the things, and because it's got the coiled thing, you know, it's physics essentially, because it'll cool down a bit and, you know, just be less shit coming up than the good stuff is how it would work. Right, so it acts as an ash catcher. Can you say hallelujah? That's right, no more ashy mouthfuls from your handpipe, because who can help having the lungs of a pro? Instead, you can load your favourite ground material, confident none will go to waste as unwanted flavour. So yeah, I mean, you know, even putting it in just a normal thin thing, you do end up. This is not pipe talk I'm talking about, it's just a roll up. You know, you do end up with mouthfuls of it, and it's not ideal, especially where it's hot and just hits the back of your face. It's the worst thing to do that. So, you know, a pipe could potentially solve those problems. So, true Mika Evans style, the pipe also features a unique carved mouthpiece construction. Be sure to piece them out with the unique with the upline logo for authenticity, as imitators have yet to match the scientific precision. Decal colours? I'm not necessarily, but they're random decal colours, so I don't know what the decal colour is on the logo, maybe, because I'm not noticing any other colours because it's quite clear. Maybe it comes in, like, you know, other tinted glass colours could be available. But yeah, as well, if you're out and about and you pull out this, it's like very stylish, you know, it's a talking point. So if you're out in a smoking area and, you know, someone just sees you whip this out, they might be interested. And, you know, start conversations up for sure with the ladies or the guys, depending on what you're into. So yeah, I think that would be a very interesting thing to use, and they do a variety of different things. So they've even got full-up bong setups and vaporizers, and they've got a variety of different pipes, including an avocado hand pipe. So if you're true millennial, you've got to smoke out of an avocado. It literally looks like an avocado. It's nearly $90, but I'm sure, if you wanted to be uber millennial and, pull out an avocado, you're smoking out of an avocado, oh my god, that would be maybe even more of a talking point than the bong one. But, it's an interesting thing for sure. So, and they've got a summer sale on. I don't know how long it'll last after doing this. And discreet packaging. Definitely discreet packaging, it's just a standard manila envelope. It says looks like Amazon, maybe if that's the bigger orders with the boxes. Cardboard boxes, it'll definitely look a bit like Amazon. So like I said, there's a 10% site-wide promotion in the thing. There's a discount code indelacio. You can get 10% off any of your order. I don't know if it's every time or just your first order, but there's also a personal referral link in the description to go to that directly. Hopefully it includes the codes, but yeah, I mean, this is what, $39 value, but it's down to $35. International costs might be different. Who knows what the international costs are? They're displaying in US at the moment. But bear in mind, you might have difficulties if you're having it imported to other countries. I don't know what the tobacco laws are for a lot of different countries. You'd have to maybe check, because it's smoking paraphernalia. Some countries might have import restrictions against that, and you'd have to do your own research into your own country before making an order. But if you're in the US or the UK, I'm sure you'll have no problems at all with placing the order if you're interested in that. Like I said, they've got a variety of different products, including some huge proper distillery setups for vapors and bongs, and it's definitely interesting if you're into your smoking paraphernalia. So they've got some unique things for sure. So if you want to stand out from the crowd and look a bit different, I'd say go head over there and check them out. 10% off with the code indelacio. Go check it out for yourselves. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Like I said, it seems pretty good. I'm probably going to actually test it out separately, but I can't do it on camera because YouTube, TOS and all of that. But it definitely looks like it works good and has a good capture. Like I said, I wonder what would happen if you did fill it with a little bit of water and actually turn it into a bong. Would that also be something? Maybe they can do that as a separate line of things as well. Maybe you could have like a mini bong that you actually put. It would seem a bit stupid though. It's a bit convoluted when you can just put the product in the pipe and just smoke it in the pipe. If you wanted to do that, save buying the paper separately. But if you really wanted to do that, that would be too hipster as well. It's like just a mini bong to pass about. That would also be an interesting thing for sure. But, it could potentially be adapted to that. But it's an interesting looking product for sure. Anyway, as I was saying, thanks for watching. Join us again for some more. Goodbye.